Hey, what's up, humans? It's your favorite demon, Raze Silva. So, keeping in line with my kind of pattern I have did a Cali video. So in turn, I have to do Kiara's next. Like, that's just how it goes. Hang on. Having a problem here. Anyway, so yeah, have to do Kiara's video. This is another Rima video. Again, link will be in the description as always. And this one's a little bit shorter. This one's only 17 and a half minutes. So, but hey, let us jump into it.
Welcome to KFP, and today I will be serving you a fresh and crispy story time. Imagine that one friend who always inspires you to try new things, who lifts your spirits, who is incredibly outgoing, the friend who will fill the awkward silences with talk, who will lead a conversation with ease, who will make you laugh and smile with her jokes and stories. She is the friend you want to have by your side. And that's Takanashi Kiara from Hololive. She is a passionate VTuber who has triumphed over adversity and faced many
Her model just died.
challenges to rise to the top. She's had a unique past life as an idol trainee, and she has persevered to grow as a VTuber. Just like your favorite shonen protagonist, she has been labeled the least popular VTuber among the Hololive Gen 1 members.
What the fuck did I just read?
But don't let that fool you, she is adored by her fan base. After all, just like in the turtle and the hare story,
I like turtles.
it's not about who starts the fastest, but who finishes the strongest. And in Kiara's case, that is absolutely true.
Yeah, like Kiara, I think that's why I think I've said this in a previous video. Actually, I think I said this in my reaction to her Chimera, her new song, MV, that Kiara is probably the most underrated in EN, and I stand by that. I feel like a lot of I know it's hard to say somebody is underrated in EN because like everyone in EN is really popular and is very successful and everything, but I feel like a lot of people sleep on Kiara still. Like, that being said, KFP, like, y'all are insane with the amount of positive vibes that y'all got. Like, y'all are impressive to me.
Kiara's had a tough time as an idol trainee, as she faced more challenges than a phoenix in a KFP. She had to juggle her training with her studies, work, and personal life, which often left her fried and crispy. She had to deal with strict rules, high expectation, and harsh criticism from her instructors and peers, who sometimes roasted her harder than a turkey.
When I worked in a normal kind of place, they don't listen to me, they don't respect me. Like, that really annoys me. Sometimes I had some stuff to do with like international people a lot. People wouldn't even like want to listen to me because I was a girl. And then I would get them the manager because they asked for the manager thinking the manager would be a guy. And then I get the manager and the manager is also a girl.
You're right.
And then they're like, well, okay. Yeah, that happened a bunch of times.
She had to overcome her shyness and stage fright and learn how to perform confidently and professionally without clocking up. She had to cope with loneliness and homesickness as she was away from her friends and family, who she missed more than chicken nuggets. She had to endure many failures and rejections, and sometimes doubted her own ability and worth. Wondering if she was just a bird brain, she had to sacrifice a lot of things for her dreams, such as her hobbies, relationships, and freedom, giving up everything but the feathers. She had to work hard every day without knowing if she would ever succeed or be recognized, hoping to hatch from her shell. See what I did there? Ultimately, Kiara had to give up on her dream to become an idol, as it seemed all of her hard work wasn't paying off. And then came her Hololive era.
The thing is, I already did give up on a dream that I had for many years. I was pretty much done with believing that things ever go upwards again. I accepted it. I was okay with it. I was finished. But something totally unexpected came into my life called Hololive.
See, Kiara was a fan of Hololive before even auditioning herself. She first heard of Hololive when she discovered Shirakami Fubuki, and subsequently became such an avid fan of Usada Pecora that she boasted she had watched all of her YouTube videos.
Oh yeah, I want to collab with Hololive Japan. That's fair.
Which is impressive, I will say. I would like to watch more JP streams. The only problem is I have no idea what's going on because I don't understand. I understand like a handful of words, but I can't even begin to actually follow a JP stream.
Especially, of course, Pecora Senpai.
She was inspired by their personalities and talents and decided to pursue her dream of becoming an idol and a VTuber herself. She actually joined the audition process midway and had to prepare everything in a very short time.
Once I found out about the audition, I wrote my whole like script in the span of like 2 hours or so because I got so excited. But I was suddenly so inspired. I was like, oh, wait, I have a good idea. Okay, and suddenly.
And also her holo talks like were awesome because that's ultimately like Kiara is kind of what helped me get into all of the JP members. And I feel like Kiara did that for a lot of other now Hololive fans that they kind of weren't sure where to go, and I feel like Holo Talk really helped with that.
It was flowing out of my fingers. I was writing my script down on the Word document, and then I was like, okay, let's record this shit. Let's go.
Her idol background and training proved useful though, as it gave her the confidence in her skills to kill the interview and improvise on the spot. Sometimes in life, when one door closes, another one opens, and that just couldn't be more true in the case of Kiara, as she passed her audition with flying colors. She officially debuted on September 12, 2020, along with her gen mates Nino Mainanis, Watson Amelia, Mori Calliope, and Gargora. They were dubbed as the Holomyth, the very first generation of Hololive English. Her debut stream opened with a storybook animation narrated by her fellow Myth member, Mori Calliope. She introduced herself as a Phoenix warrior who loves fast food, dreams of becoming a fast food chain owner, and loves hats. Kiara is a Phoenix, mind you, not a chicken or a turkey. She spoke English, Japanese, and German during her debut, showcasing her wide array of skills. She also sang and promised to make Yagu's dream come true. I cannot mention Kiara's early years as a VTuber without talking about Mori. Kiara and Mori Calliope were very, very close, since they both lived in Japan.
Takamori was, I think, for easily like the first full year of Holomyth, Takamori was just, it was a thing.
And it was easier for them to collab a lot. There's many streams where you can find them playing video games, singing songs, and chatting. They teased and flirted with each other a lot, calling each other wife or darling.
I fed you, my wife. You have been fed.
Thank you for the assistance.
They also supported and celebrated each other. It's safe to say they had a very special bond. Fans even dubbed their ship as Takamori, and they even collabed on a song together. When it was time for Kiara to leave Japan though, she felt extremely sad about being far from her friend. She and Callie had a karaoke stream where they sang their feelings.
This one stream, like, this was rough.
Kiara sang leaving on a jet plane, but then she couldn't finish the song because she started crying. And I'm gonna be honest, I also kinda cried watching this.
I think we all cried.
But don't worry, the two girls then promised they would see each other again and have more fun in the future.
We can hang out again. Oh, don't cry, Kusatori. It's cool. We'll hang out again soon, I promise.
Aside from Mori though,
Colleen, I miss you.
Kiara has collaborated with various Hololive members. She played Untitled Goose Game with Uzura Subaru on October 16, the very first collaboration between Hololive Ian and the main Hololive. She also sang a karaoke song with Momosuzu Nene on October 24th. She also then released her first original single, Hinotori, on November 26th, with cover art by Huke and a music video by
which I'm not gonna lie, when I wasn't sure about Kiara's singing, and then Hinatori happened, and I was like, never mind, I'm here for it. We are here for the Phoenix.
Mori Calliope. Being an ex-idol, she is incredibly talented singer and dancer, and she certainly didn't disappoint. But
Her dancing skills are phenomenal. Like, I think her and Bae, I think, are probably the best dancers within Hololive.
Kiara's debut was not without its challenges. Aside from the numerous amount of technical difficulties she's had to face, and as a streamer, I know how much these can be disheartening, her channel was also terminated by YouTube on December 9th, but restored 6 hours later. It still caused a frenzy on Twitter, making the hashtag #PhoenixDown viral. Kiara, though, handled this challenge gracefully. She held a redebut stream on December 10, pretended to have lost her memory to her 30,000 viewers. Throughout the end of the stream,
which was phenomenal. Like, that was pure genius. Like, I think she did this like 3 times, one more time after this too. So she's got 3 debuts because she got banned, because I think she got banned a second time after this one and did it again.
She then recovered her memory and addressed the YouTube ban, which I think is a very clever way for her to spin an awkward situation into a pretty good one.
You know, I didn't get any emails or anything. My management tried their best to get it resolved. They got one reply from YouTube, but I think it was an automated reply because it said YouTube doesn't allow content that encourages dangerous or illegal activities that risk serious physical harm or death. And I'm like, how? What did I do?
Again, you have to extremely admire Kiara's resourcefulness. But her problems didn't stop there. Some sources say she may have been shadow banned for almost 2 months subsequently after her channel went down. For a creator that was on the rise, this obstacle really...
How long was she shadow? She was shadow banned for, I want to say, a lot longer than that. Or at least it felt like a lot longer than that. She stayed shadow banned for the longest time, and it was really ridiculous.
hindered Kiara's growth. Some other sources attribute Kiara's slower growth to her self-dubbing, who seems to have caused some divide in between her fan base. While some appreciate how she tries to bridge the gap between her Japanese and English audience, some other viewers just found it plain distracting and annoying. She has even received some criticism from her fans about her self-dubbing. The sad part is that Kiara actually thinks her being trilingual is her only strength. She is so humble, she doesn't even realize how talented she is.
I do have a question. Why are you self-dubbing your solo streams? Kinda ruins the flow in my honest opinion. For the first stream, I just wanted to involve as many people as possible and also show the people that I can't speak Japanese. Second stream, I already tried to tune it down a little bit. I just like to have more people. After that, I still heard a lot about this, so I tried to tune it down even more. I don't know how to, I'm sorry.
She's even talked about how she feels inferior to her gen mates.
My impression of her probably changed the most out of everyone else. I have to say, it might have been me feeling very inferior to her in the beginning and me feeling very distant to her, but I just feel like I bonded the most with Gura because there was just always the biggest emotional distance to begin with.
Shortly after recovering from these setbacks though, Kiara finally hit 1 million YouTube subscribers on May 30th.
What? Reached 1 million subscribers?
Let's go.
Unbelievable!
Right before she started her 12-hour marathon stream, she was the 16th Hololive member and the 5th and final Holomyth member to achieve this goal. Kiara quickly established herself as a friendly and energetic VTuber.
To be fair, I think it was only a few days after Ina hit it. Like, she wasn't far behind Ina.
Who loves to collab with other members and made friends both within and outside of Hololive. She has seemingly no trouble holding up a conversation with anyone and is always ready to hype them up or make them laugh.
In Australia, we only have the grades 1 to 5.
Legendary clip. Legendary clip. God bless Gura.
And in Germany, they have the grades 1 to 6. Where's the rest of them? There's 3,
There's 3,
4.
4.
1 to 6. 1 to 5. 3.
She's extremely open with her feelings and opinions, and sometimes even overshares a lot of her personal information that makes her fan feel closer to her. She loves to engage with her fan base, which she calls KFP, Kiara Fright Phoenix. Even though Kiara's streams aren't so overly sexual or lewd, at least to my knowledge, compared to some other Western VTubers out there, and even though Kiara was rated bottom left maximum lewd and foolish on the tier graph,
I don't think I should stick this up my ass. I will stick this in your ass.
she still managed to develop a fan base that is highly parasocial and super loud, just like her. After all, it's pretty normal to mimic someone with whom you spend a lot of time with.
You guys are so charming. How are you guys not all married, huh? Oh shit, did I open a wound? Did I pour salt over a wound? I hope not. I think there are some people who take this kind of stuff so serious that it holds them back from actually living their life.
She's highly involved in her community, and you'll often find her replying to comments or tweets. Kiara is literally everywhere. She never stops. Even when I was researching for my previous videos about Ina and Rosama, I saw her in everyone's collab streams. She had such a great energy and charisma that made her stand out, and she always managed to make the best part of whoever she was collabing with stand out. And that's one of the reasons why I really wanted to cover her in this particular video. One of the most notable aspects of Kiara's personality is that she's like an open book. She doesn't hide her feelings, whether they're happy, sad, mad, or glad. This can really be seen when she replied to a super chatter that opened up about their struggle with cancer.
私はステージ4
Oh yeah.
を苦しんでいます。あなたのストリームは私の人生のすべての美容のために私をとても幸せにしてくれました。多分私はあなたがストリーミングするのを見るのがこれが最後です。私はこのメッセージを送信するために Google 翻訳を使用してます。これを読んでいただければ幸いです。私の名前はキティです。あなたが再びストリーミングするのを見るために私の人生の最後の時間をI'm really glad you enjoyed my stream, and I'm really glad that it gave you some happiness. Think of yourself as a phoenix. 自分は不死鳥だと思ってくれ。次の人生がある。絶対生き返る。
While most streamers would ignore this kind of trauma dump, as a lot of people on the internet often lie for attention, she replied to the super chat very sincerely. She's also very candid about her troubles and trials, both as a VTuber and as a person.
Do you guys realize that I think about you guys a lot? Like yesterday night when I was laying in bed and thinking about stuff, I was like, I'm so glad to have so many sweet chicks and eggs. I'm thinking of you in bed.
She's also very candid about her troubles and trials, both as a VTuber and as a person. She'll share everything from her mom, her personal experience, even in her past life.
You know what I just found out about my mom? She said that 1 month ago, she started playing Minecraft. My mom is just a gamer mom, and that's what I grew up with, and that's the reason why I started playing games and all that.
And we'll often go into details about the places she's visited, the stuff she's eaten.
If you look outside the window, straight outside the window, you'll see the Rainbow Bridge. This is in Odaiba, one of my favorite places in Japan. He added this sauce that tastes a little bit like what my mom would always make. Wow, this shit was so good.
That's one of the reasons why her fans feel like they're chatting up with an old pal.
You guys are a little bit insane, aren't ya? You guys go a little bit crazy, huh? You're down bad, aren't ya?
Oh,
goddamn right.
yeah.
It's safe to say her fanbase feel like they know her on a personal level, which explain how parasocial they are. She often asks their opinion about stuff, and it shows that she really cares about them. She updates them about almost every single little thing in her life. Her fanbase is one of the most loyal out of all the VTubers fanbase, and they are also extremely organized when it comes to supporting her. For example,
hands
during
down.
a Crunchyroll Expo event, the KFPs have taken over one of the concession food stands, basically role-playing Kiara's dream. Her fanbase has also declared war on the Takodachis once, though I suspect it was all fun and games, right? So, was Kiara's the least popular
Vaguely remember
VTuber of her
that.
generation? On paper, yes. In reality, hell no. In fact, she is one of the most super chatted streamers of her generation, and you know what they say, money talks. Kiara is really like a phoenix rising from the ashes, and she has done it not once, but time and time again. Kiara has managed to reinvent herself in every life, from being an idol in her past life to being an idol VTuber in this life. She has always followed her passion and dream.
Literally every time she's on stage, like she again, I've said this before. Get Kiara live on stage, and she soars.
No matter what obstacles she's faced, she is truly a legend in the making. Yes, she started off slow and faced many challenges, but she never gave up and kept on growing stronger. Now, she's surpassed everyone. The character development arc is real, and that's exactly why her journey is so inspirational to
still
so
think the
many
black
of
outfit
us.
is my
In
favorite.
the end, I am glad Kiara went from being everyone's support character to being the main character in her own tale. And that's it for this video, you freaks. I hope you enjoyed learning more about Kiara and her amazing achievements. I will be releasing one video a week on all the Hololive members, so stay tuned for that. Also, if you enjoyed this kind of video, make sure to check out my other video on Inomai Inanis. Thank you so much for watching.
probably
Your
get to
total
that
is
one
one
at some
sub, and to
point.
turn on the notification bell so you know when your order is ready. Now, would you like a side of fries with that?
It's the first time in my life that what I do is getting appreciated so much. It's the first time that I really feel like investing all this time and all this effort is worth it. I see the effect that it has.
She spoke English, Japanese, and German.
Excellent video. Again, will be in the description down below. Go give Rima some love. I'm not gonna lie, I teared up a little bit, like the little section with the one super chat. I can't lie, I did tear up a little bit. I couldn't help it. I tried to stop it. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.